Hello soap fans, welcome back to our channel on this beautiful day. We have some absolutely massive news to drop today. Let's jump right in. And guess who is coming back to Salem? Sami Brady! Yes, you heard that right. Sami is returning to Salem with her fiancé. And we need to talk about this right now, because this is huge. Sami is coming back with Dante Vitali. June 2027 is the date to circle on your calendar. But the drama is starting way before that. So let's unpack this massive bombshell, because it connects to everything happening right now in town. And I mean everything. Sami never just walks into town quietly. She brings a hurricane. And this time the hurricane has an Italian accent and mob ties. So Xander Kiriakis is in a massive bind right now. He does not want the Kiriakis Mansion to fall into EJ DiMera's hands. EJ is the worst right now. EJ is doing terrible things all over town. He is covering up the Corseal drug crisis. He is dealing with Lexi dying again. He is just a monster. So Xander is ready to sell the house to literally anyone else. Anyone but EJ. And then an offer comes in. An all-cash offer from an Italian billionaire. Part of a massive corporate conglomerate. Xander can't refuse it. It's too much money. And it keeps EJ out of the Kiriakis' living room, which is the main goal. But who is this buyer really? Let's think about it. An Italian billionaire, a conglomerate. It sounds like a front. And Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that there is way more to this story. Is Sami's future husband Dante Vitali the one hoping to buy it? I think yes. Dante is a billionaire. He is Italian. And he is engaged to Sami, who would love to own the biggest mansion in Salem just to rub it in everyone's faces. Especially EJ's face. So Dante puts in this secret cash offer, and Xander is totally blind to it, because he's just so desperate to beat EJ. And Maggie Kiriakis agreed to this sale, which is crazy to me, because she loves that house. It's Victor's legacy. She fought so hard to keep Titan afloat, but she feels like they have no other choice right now. Titan is bleeding money. They owe a massive loan, and EJ is just waiting to pounce like a vulture. So Maggie says yes to the sale. She is just so tired of fighting, but maybe she shouldn't have given up so fast, because Philip Kiriakis is not ready to surrender. Not yet. He is Kiriakis, and he wants to fight. So Philip is fighting back, and he has some unexpected help. Gabi Hernandez. Yes. Gabi gave him a $5 million poker buy-in. $5 million. Gabi is throwing her DiMera inheritance money around like it's nothing. And Philip is going to use it to gamble. He needs to win $200 million. That is the only way to pay off the massive Titan loan. And save the mansion and save the company. It's a crazy plan. It's reckless. But Philip is desperate, and Gabi loves a crazy plan, especially if it hurts EJ. Just picture this high-stakes poker game. Philip sitting at a table with high rollers, sweating through his suit, betting $5 million of his ex-girlfriend's money, hoping to turn it into $200 million. That is insane stakes, even for Salem. But Philip has to do it. He wants to prove he is a real Kiriakis. He wants to make Victor proud from beyond the grave. And Gabi wants to beat EJ too. So they are a team right now. And if Philip wins, everything changes. The whole corporate landscape of Salem flips upside down. But let's go back to the Italian billionaire. The guy buying the mansion? Dante Vitali. Why is he hiding his real name? Because the Vitali name is toxic. It means mafia. It means danger. It means Ava Vitali and mob hits and chaos. Xander knows this. Xander used to be a mercenary. He knows bad people. He has worked for bad people. If he saw the name Vitali on the contract, he would freak out. He would cancel the sale immediately. He wouldn't want mobsters living in Victor's house. So Dante uses a shell company, a corporate conglomerate, very sneaky, very mob-like. So picture this scenario. Xander's about to sign the paper. The pen is hovering over the paper. The Italian lawyers are smiling, and then his phone rings. It's Philip. Philip just won the poker game! He actually did it. He has the $200 million. He tells Xander to stop the sale. Stop it right now. We don't need the Italian billionaire's money anymore. We saved Titan. We saved the house. Xander is shocked. He puts the pen down. He tells the lawyers the deal is off. He cancels the sale at the very last second, and then Xander looks closer at the paperwork left on the table. He sees a hidden detail, a signature on page 47, a corporate officer name, Vitali, Dante Vitali. Xander's blood runs cold. He realizes he almost sold Victor's house to the mob. He almost let the Vitali family take over the Kiriakis estate. He dodged a massive bullet thanks to Philip's gambling, but now Xander is paranoid because you don't just cancel a multi-million-dollar real estate deal with the mafia and walk away clean. They don't like being told no. Dante claims he is estranged from his family. He says he isn't in the mob anymore. He is just a legitimate businessman. But is that true? Come on. This is a soap opera. Once in the mob, always in the mob. Look at Ava. She could never escape it. So Xander is worried. He is looking over his shoulder. Will the Vitali family retaliate? Will they come after Titan anyway? Xander is a tough guy. He isn't scared of much, but even he doesn't want a mob war on his front lawn, especially now that he is trying to be a good dad to Victoria. And what about Marlena Evans? She is going to find out about this. She will find out that Dante almost bought a house in Salem, a second home for him and Sami, away from their main house in Italy. Marlena will be shocked. Sami didn't even tell her. Sami is just planning this massive return behind everyone's back. Typical Sami behavior. Marlena will probably worry about Dante's mob ties too. She wants Sami to be safe, but Sami loves danger. She thrives on it. A mobster fiancé is exactly what Sami needs right now. And imagine EJ's reaction to all this. EJ's already losing his mind. Lexi is dying from the failing Versavic serum. He is covering up the tainted Coruscant drugs that killed Sarah's patient. Holly hates him and knows he planted pills on her. Kristen is trying to kill Johnny. EJ is a total mess. And now he loses the Kiriakis Mansion because Philip won a poker game. And he finds out Sami's coming back with a mobster fiance. EJ will absolutely explode. He still has feelings for Sami. We all know it. This is going to be the ultimate showdown. So we have to wait until June 2027 to see Sami on screen. But the ripple effects are starting right now. This real estate deal is just the beginning. Dante is making moves in Salem before he even arrived. He is trying to establish a base of operations, and Sami is probably pulling the strings from Italy. She always does. She wants to come back as a queen. Living in the Kiriakis Mansion would have been the ultimate power move, but now they need a backup plan. Where will Sami and Dante live? Maybe they will just buy the DiMera mansion instead. And we can't forget Gabi and all this corporate mess. She funded Philip's poker game. She is the reason the Kiriakis family might survive. She is using her DiMera money to destroy EJ's plans. Gabi is playing 4D chess right now. She is so smart, and she hates EJ so much. She is probably laughing her head off right now, knowing EJ didn't get the house, but she also has to worry about Ariana hating her for bribing Liam to leave town. So Gabi's personal life is super complicated, but she is winning the corporate war for now. And Xander is dealing with this mob stress while also dealing with Sarah. Sarah is investigating the tainted drugs. She is using Xander's dark skills to find the truth about DiMera Pharmaceuticals. So Xander is fighting EJ on one front and worrying about the Vitali family on another front, and trying to win Sarah back from Brady on a third front. Xander is the busiest guy in Salem right now. He needs a vacation, but he won't get one. Not with Sami and Dante on their way. But let's just pause and think about Sami for a sec. Sami Brady DiMera, soon to be Vitali. She has been gone for a while, and Salem just isn't the same without her. She brings a certain energy, a frantic, screaming, scheming energy that nobody else can replicate. And bringing her back with a Vitali, that is a masterstroke by the writers, because the Vitali family has so much history in Salem. Ava Vitali has caused so much destruction. Trip is a Vitali. There are deep roots there. And Sami marrying into that family, it's going to cause shockwaves. Roman is going to hate it. Marlena is going to try to psychoanalyze Dante. And EJ is going to try to destroy him. It's soap opera gold. Pure gold. And what if Dante isn't really estranged from his family? What if this is all a long con? Maybe the Vitali family wants a foothold in Salem's corporate world. They see Titan struggling. They see DiMera dealing with scandals. So they send Dante in to buy up real estate, starting with the Kiriakis Mansion. It makes perfect sense. The mob always loves legitimate real estate. It's a great way to launder money. And Xander almost handed it right to them on a silver platter because he was too blinded by his hatred for EJ to do a proper background check. Classic Xander mistake. He acts on impulse. And it almost cost Maggie her home. Speaking of Maggie, how is she going to react when she finds out? She agreed to sell to the conglomerate. She trusted Xander to handle it. If she finds out it was a Vitali front company, she is going to lose her mind. Maggie has dealt with the mob before. Victor was basically a mobster himself back in the day. But he protected his family. Now Victor is gone. And Maggie is trying to hold the fort. She doesn't need Dante Vitali breathing down her neck. She doesn't need Sami Brady moving into her living room and redecorating. The horror. Sami would probably paint everything red. So Philip really is the hero here. If he wins that poker game. And that is a big if. Because gambling $5 million is insane. But let's assume he wins. He saves the day. He pays off the loan. He stops the sale to Dante. Philip will be the golden boy of the Kiriakis family again. He will finally step out of Brady's shadow, and he will have Gabi to thank for it, which makes their dynamic even more interesting. Gabi and Philip, a power couple built on spite and poker chip. I kind of love it. They are both so messy, and they both hate the DiMeras. It's a match made in soap heaven. But Dante won't just give up. Billionaires don't like losing. Mobsters don't like losing. And Sami Brady definitely doesn't like losing. If they want a house in Salem, they will get a house in Salem. Maybe they will buy the Martin house. Or maybe they will just build a new mansion right next door to EJ. Just to annoy him. Can you imagine Sami looking over the fence every morning with a cup of coffee just taunting EJ? It would be hilarious. And Dante standing behind her looking menacing in an expensive Italian suit. We also have to wonder how this affects the younger generation. Johnny and Allie. Allie is Sami's daughter. Johnny is Sami's son. Johnny is currently dealing with Chanel's cancer and EJ's crimes. He needs his mom. But does he need his mom bringing a mobster stepdad into the mix? Probably not. Johnny has enough trauma right now. And Allie, who knows where she is. But Sami's return will definitely shake up the family tree and bring all that classic Brady DiMera tension back to the forefront. So keep your eyes peeled. The real estate market in Salem is getting dangerous. Xander needs to watch his back. Philip needs to hold a good poker face. And EJ needs to prepare for the hurricane that is Sami Brady. Because June 2027 is approaching. And Dante Vitali is already making his presence felt. It's going to be a wild ride. And I will be here to cover every messy, clunky, glorious minute of it.